You're not bored. You're boring. That is the message of today. And why do I say that you're not bored, but you're boring? Well, really, the reason why is because very often we tend to say, oh, I'm so bored of this project. I'm bored of this person. I'm bored of this relationship. Or we tend to think, oh, I'm so curious about other people. Why are they not curious about me? Why am I the one who's interested in going deep with people, but they are not with me? You see, here's the thing, we have this sense of entitlement about ourselves. We have this sense of entitlement where we tend to think that I am curious about other people. I'm the one who's excited. I'm the one who's X, Y, and Z. And we can insert whatever we want after that. And so, what this does is that we put ourselves in the center of the universe. And so, when we don't feel as if though our needs and our wants are not met, then it's not about us, it's about the world, it's about other people, it's about the projects that we're in, it's about the work, it's about something outside of us, where we then end up saying that we're bored. But here's the thing, you're not bored, you're boring. It's so important to recognize this, that if we make ourselves the center of the world, and if we think that it's all about us and that other ought to be sort of conforming to us and what we think is exciting, what we think is necessary, what we think is fun, then of course everything around us is going to be boring. But what we're not recognizing then is that it might be us that are not cultivating meaning out of the meaningless. Because we can initiate excitement in our relationships, we can initiate meaningful conversations and depth, we can go deep with other people. We can. We just have to make the commitment to be the one that does that. And we got to see ourselves as that person that is doing that. And suddenly, guess what? We'll start perceiving everything else around us according to how we show up, right? So think about it like this too. If we say you're not bored, you're boring, then it might as well be the same if we talk about excitement. You're not excited, you're exciting. So if you find things like exciting, it's probably because you have a lens of excitement where you look for things to be exciting. And you go into projects, you go into relationships, you go into friendships with excitement. And guess what? You'll begin to see in accordance to what you yourself believe, what you yourself think, what how you view the world. This is called filter theory in psychology. Yes, love. I talked with my love on the call today about this, and I think that we all to some degree have this experience where we can get tired and bored and not have as much excitement and exciting seasons. This is my niece right here. She's like popping in. And there are going to be seasons which will be less exciting, but then the question then becomes, okay, if I perceive it to be like that, is that my subjective truth or is this an objective truth? And is there any way that I can shift my perception of this or start showing up as that which I want other people to show up as? Because we have mirror neurons. We get mirrored by other people. And if you are the one to be the one that holds that exciting or that nourishing and that kind, generous spirit in which I feel like God wants us to be, then we are actually influencing those around us, whether we know it or not, whether we see it right now or not. And inevitably, it will come back in some way, shape, or form to us. So that's the message for today. You're not bored, you're boring. You're not excited, or Yeah, you're not excited. You're exciting. That's the message. Gonna sign off for tonight, and also just stand by this saying. And I gotta honestly say that sometimes I catch myself being like, I am tired, but maybe it's not that my situation is tiring. Maybe it's just that I think of myself as tired. You know what I mean? It can go so deep. So it's just about being aware of that and see how our beliefs and thoughts and what thoughts we entertain, how they are actually seeds to the behavior that we have and to the environment that we end up being in and how we end up feeling. Because we do have a power to shift that. Sending you so much love, and I will see you tomorrow. Stay exciting.